A San Diego mom is suing the county, blaming it for her son's death.
She says careless jailers allowed him to hang himself. 10 News reporter Matt Mendez has her emotional interview.
He was also a very kind, honest person.
Rochelle Nishimoto fought back tears remembering her son Jason. He was a student, worked as a welder, and religious.
If you didn't know he had the diagnosis, you probably would not know.
Deep down, Jason struggled with depression, diagnosed as schizophrenic. Last September, Jason took an entire bottle of seizure meds.
He was just pacing. He'd pick something up, put it down. He was just pacing, pacing, pacing.
He ended up grabbing a shovel and fighting with his brother. Deputies showed up and arrested Jason, hauling him away to jail for the first time.
My son was not a criminal.
Rochelle says a jail nurse later called asking about his medication.
I told him his diagnosis.
She says the jail knew he was suicidal, but failed to monitor, evaluate, or properly house him. A few days after Jason was arrested, he took his own life.
That's when I just started uncontrollably crying.
And all those signs and warnings.
Rochelle hired lawyer Chris Morris.
Instead of being monitored every 15 minutes, he was monitored once an hour. Instead of being placed in tearaway clothes, he was placed in normal clothes. Instead of having tearaway sheets, he was placed in normal sheets.
Morris says San Diego jails have a growing suicide rate. Since 2013, he says there have been 21 inmates who have taken their own lives. Rochelle hopes to spread awareness through her tragedy.
The mentally ill can be treated as they need to be treated.
Matt Mendez, 10 News.
We called the San Diego County Sheriff's Office for comment, but a spokeswoman says they cannot comment on pending litigation.